Mic check 1 2 1 2. Are we gonna be able to work? Right, you guys. Oh, I have 2 hours. That's fantastic. It's gonna play. Stop. It automatically plays. It's like, bro. We're gonna put some music on though. Anyways, went to the gym, did all the things. Okay, we're gonna try this. Did my face, hair, because I have a fun little interview coming up. Oh my god, this is like staying. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Why did it take so long? Jeez, all the other videos are gonna look silly. Yeah, so I have an interview, or I have like a meeting. I have a meeting with the supplement company. I'm kind of like, I don't really have ideas on what to talk about. I'm very curious what they're gonna say. Obviously I'm gonna bring you guys along and share snippets of it, and when it films and then it airs, or it goes live, whatever. Anyways, I'm just happy that this is staying and this is working for me. Like, we were on the struggle bus, we were trying to find a way. I love this little guy. It's actually what it's sitting on, if you guys really wanted to know, or if you don't care. It's sitting on, I had a GPS, and the GPS, like, back then when we got it in the States, came with this like platform where like the suction cup sticky thing was supposed to stay and like project the GPS. And that GPS was phenomenal. It took us to and from a lot of places. It was really great. But now everybody uses their phone. So anyways, kind of bright. I don't know, is this supposed to rain today? Yesterday was kind of sketch. I was like, girl, it better not rain. I had soccer last night, so that was that. And now I'm on my way to see Brett. We're gonna do an off-season update. Y'all, I don't know if I want to compete or not. I think I probably will. I don't know. No, I don't know. Like, a part of me is like, I don't want to. I just want to live my life. But then I'm like, also I really did enjoy it. The only thing that sucked was the keto rash. That was the only thing. Like, I don't know, like the tired, the workouts, everything was fine. It's just like the rash like ruined it for me. And maybe that's just my sign that like you shouldn't do this stuff or go that extreme. I don't know. Anyways, off season chat with one and only Brett. So we're gonna chat with him. And then yeah, I'll obviously take you guys along with me and my day, because that's how we roll. And blah blah blah. Okay, bye. I need surgery.
Surgery?
Yeah, because Karina was talking
about her stomach surgery?
I would do that too.
You don't have...
I do.
Not yet.
My stomach is awful. I hate it. It looks great on show, and then I'm like, oh.
Tricep just face up there. Let your arm hang. Yeah, she was telling me that last night, actually.
When I'm stronger, I'm like lasting. Like, it's all good stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's like I don't want to get...
Well,
I don't want to get heavy.
No.
I think that's why I'm a little fearful. I don't want to go
backwards. No, and you won't. And you know what? Right now is I'm fine, honestly, with the scale going up at the rate it has.
Okay.
Because it's going to go up, right? If it's just going to stay the same, we're not necessarily improving your physique, right? We're not necessarily in a fat burning phase. We're in a basic recomposition phase. So we're trying to add muscle to your physique. And the saying is, you can't carve a pebble. Yeah. Your legs are still very, very lean in the pictures.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't want them to go away. I don't want them to go away. Just my gut. It's just
that's the trouble area, right?
Yeah. It's the gut. But not most of us have had kids, you know?
It's fair. It's fair. I can't see that.
That's what I was wondering, like, is it better to work out in the morning or lunchtime or evening? Like, you know what I mean? I just hate going in the evening because everyone's there.
You
know what I mean?
You can argue each way.
Because Karina does everything in the morning.
She does everything in the morning, and because that works for her schedule.
Yeah.
I think that's the number one thing to take into account is, okay, what works best for your schedule is number one, and then number two is, you know what, depends on, biggest thing for muscle building is you want to eat first.
Yeah.
So that's the worst, or sorry, the number one thing. So don't train fasted, but if you can eat first thing in the morning and then go train, same as going to lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as going in the evening necessarily. Yeah, and everybody's a little bit different too. Is like first thing in the morning, you get that over and done with. It's off your plate for the day,
Totally.
and you have that high for the morning. For you, it's a nice break for work, probably, right? It's like you're working, okay, I'm gonna go get my workout, and then that afternoon hopefully just goes right on by.
Yeah.
But I think that's nice convenience for you is to do it during your lunch hour, right? Especially with kids. Okay, so let's go over training first, and then we're gonna do diet. So I have a new style of training I want us to do.
Is it till failure?
No.
Oh.
Well, not yet to failure.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna be training is using reps in reserve. Have you ever heard of that method before?
No.
So it's RIR reps in reserve. So basically, we're gonna start this word here. A pyramid to test your strength or to improve your strength every single week.
Okay.
So your new workout plan is going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
We're going to have a chest and tricep day. We're going to have a back and bicep day. We're going to have legs and shoulders, chest and back, and we're going to have legs and shoulders. So a little bit different than what you're used to.
Yeah.
So couple of reasons for this is one is I want to get your upper body to match your lower body because you are lower body dominant. So even though, you know, for wellness we don't necessarily train a lot of chest, I still think it's best for your overall physique and your appearance outside of stage.
Yeah.
You mentioned shoulders you really want to grow.
Yeah.
So
I need to do like an injection?
Yes.
Yeah, I do?
Well,
is that what you do? Is that what it is?
Like to get huge shoulders?
Yeah.
So why, to ever look at someone that has huge shoulders, they're on gear.
Okay.
So why that is one, it's an injection site, so it's going to grow more. Two is your shoulders have the most androgen receptor, so even if you take an oral, they're going to grow more likely to grow than your other parts.
So you can't really naturally get big shoulders, right?
You can within reason, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. So basically I want to hit shoulders and legs twice.
Okay.
So,
perfect.
and you know, you have them twice a week because one is, I think it's just a good combination to have together. I think it makes leg days a little bit easier. But the main thing is you're going to be having ramp up sets and then working sets.
Okay.
So ramp up sets, think of those, or warm up sets, think of those as your warm up sets.
Okay.
So what you're doing with your warm up sets is you're doing somewhere between 60% of your working weight.
Okay.
So, you know, they're just light, but getting the movement down, getting the mind to muscle connection, and they're going to make your working sets much easier and much more effective.
Okay.
Get your body amped up in the movement.
Okay.
Working sets are going to be your working sets, but depending on the week, we're going to train reps in reserve. So week 1 is 4 reps in reserve. I'm going to send a different email that explains it a little bit better than just in here. Week 1 is 4 reps in reserve. Week 2 is 3 reps in reserve. Week 3 is 2 reps in reserve. Week 4 is 1 to 2 reps in reserve. Week 5 is 0 to 1, and so on.
Okay.
So the reason that we're doing this is every time a client gets a new workout plan, they go balls to the wall. And you know, they start lifting the same weight that they always have with different exercises. And what happens is your body's actually not smart enough to understand it's technically the same exercise, but it's a different movement. So what happens is your central nervous system starts to take over instead of just your muscles.
Okay.
So you kind of fry yourself out on week 1 to continue to get stronger in week 2, week 3, week 4. You don't really see a major strength increase because your body's still trying to adapt to the new movements. So it's a big way of doing it is ramping up your body. So week 1 is going to kind of be an easy week. Week 2 is going to be a little bit harder. Week 3 is going to be a little bit harder. Week 4 is going to be a little bit harder. Then week 5 through blah is going to be taking your body or taking each working set to failure each set. Okay. So, and once we get to week 4, week 5, I want you to try to increase your weight on every single movement on each exercise. So you're getting stronger every week.
So we're back. This is actually a few days later. Broken nail, man down. Okay, so I don't know where I left you. So after that, I went shopping. I have a wedding coming up in September, so I went dress shopping. So you guys will see that on the gram. If you guys aren't following me, follow me there. But yeah, he basically changed the whole game. We changed up our food. So we are currently at 2,417 calories. We are at protein 200 grams, carbs 250, and fat 66. So there's that. We just changed one of my snacks because I didn't like it. And he's like, yeah, if you don't like something, you tell me. And I was like, oh, so good. So we changed that, pumped, love it. Everything has stayed the same because I genuinely do love it. I really do like what I'm eating. But again, it's like hard, you know, summertime, you know what I mean? But anyways, but yeah, we changed up the plan a little bit. We're still doing 30-minute stairs, which is great. And then I have soccer, so that just accumulates for that. But for a workout plan, we are genuinely changing things up. We are doing what is called reps in reserve. So the first week of the mesocycle, I don't really understand. So he basically wants me to do some warm-up weights, warm-up sets. So instead of doing like the normal 4 sets of whatever reps, I'm doing 2 warm-up sets and then 3 working sets, which is awful. I personally don't like it, but I'm like, not in a bad way, just it takes more time, right? So there's that. I'm gonna be hitting more upper body because we need these guns to get bigger. And whenever I do legs, I'm gonna incorporate some shoulders. So we want big boulders without doing the juice, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. I've done, well, as you see this video, I kind of just started. So I think it's gonna go well. I'll do another update on how I'm doing this nail. Really, it's awful. And she popped off. And that was just an update. Just kind of wanted to take you on my day, I guess, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell when I upload next, and let me know in the comments down below on what you want to see. That's it from me. We'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.
So today's call is just going to be like super quick. We're just going to maybe come up with a topic together.
Totally.
we'd love to get your shipping address too, so we can send you some product.
Yes, I love your stuff.
Yeah, that's great. I know. I remember you like posted about us, organically. I don't know, a few months ago, and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
You know what? It was funny because I'm also a Popeyes brand ambassador, right? So they sell your stuff. So I remember like going through like all the stuff, and yours was the only brand that I was like, "Nah, I like it." I was like, "I'm sticking with it." I was like, "I have to incorporate this into my meal or whatever." I was like, "Done." Yeah, done. Because I've tried a lot. So yeah.
We appreciate that. We
Yeah.
put a lot of work into making sure that because we're pretty new to market, so we had to make sure that we were good.
Yeah.
So we had a huge checklist of things that it had to be, otherwise we weren't going to make it.
Very important.
And luckily we were able to pull it off. So
yeah,
that's good. We've been growing ever since, which is great. And now we're relaunching our podcast. It was kind of on hiatus for a little bit because of COVID and that mess. But
makes sense.
But now I feel like we have Alana. She's new here, and we got more hands on deck. So it's like, hey, let's go back and do our podcast. So
yeah, that's awesome.
you're gonna be one of the first ones.
Oh, thanks.
After the
Yes.
relaunch. Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So we just have to come up with a topic, and I was looking at your profile, and I was like, oh my god, this girl does a million things.
everything.
I know. So immediately I was thinking like maybe that could even be the topic. Is like, how do you juggle doing because you just entered a bodybuilding contest, right, for the first time ever?
First time ever, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it was hard work, definitely for sure. I'm a single mom of 2 kids. I got 2 kids, 2 girls, 7 and 5. I work full time, and then I do what you see that's like my side hustle. So yeah, whenever I got free time, I do that.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely, it is funny because again, it's just you reflect on your life and you're just like, because I feel like again, like I'm no spring chicken. I like to say that I'm older, so I'm like 37. So like I just was like, you know what? Why not? Like let me just give it a shot. I got like, what's nothing worse, like losing the weight, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I really wanted to push myself. I used to weigh 230, 220 pounds, and I lost weight from COVID. And then it was like, I was like, you know what? I just want to do something for me. And I was like, let's do it. I'm like, I got nothing to lose. Totally. Like, again, the support, like from my family and my parents, like I wouldn't have been able to do it because the amount of cardio that I had to do was a lot.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That's unreal. Did you have interest in bodybuilding before?
When I was younger, I still play soccer. I try to hang out with the young kids. I still play soccer till this day. I played soccer all my life. I played badminton. I was a champion in that sport. And then I kind of like, not ruined my shoulder, but kind of a little bit. It's fine. But, and then my ex at the time, his mom, my ex-mother-in-law, she did CrossFit. And so I did CrossFit for years and I loved it, all the things. It was like, I felt strong. And then again, had 2 kids, right? So I had 1 kid, gained weight, lost weight relatively fast. And then I had the second child. She was 10 pounds, kind of broke me. So I had more weight to lose. And then in 2020, my ex left me for someone else. And then I was like, but I was at that point where I was like, I'm not having more kids. I'm not, I'm like, I really, I was overweight. I was like unhappy. And I was like, you know what? I need a change. And that's when I got into bodybuilding. Like I seeked out a coach and then I kept with it. And again, I lost 40 pounds at that time. And then I kind of hovered over 10 or so, I like to say fluffy pounds, kind of thing. And then in December of last year was when I was like, you know what? I really want to do this. I really want to push myself. And then I lost another 40 some pounds on stage so. Amazing.
Okay, so your story really is a transformation.
Yeah.
That's inspiring,
Thank
So I'm imagining this as that kind of art.
Totally, It's all with mindset too. Like it's all with mindset and just how you carry yourself. Like at the end of the day, like you gotta kind of tell yourself, do you want it? You gotta want it. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, what do I say? Like cancel out the noise. You know what I mean? Like it's you. This is your life. You do what you want to do, and don't let anybody get in the way of that. That's all I can say. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I love that. Yeah, that's amazing.
It's great. Did you document like your whole story?
I did. It's actually on my YouTube channel. I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I have my show day vlog, my peak week vlog. I got like just from each week of how I lost, how I'm feeling, all the things. I documented all that. even with my
Okay.
coach
That's
too.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
This was fun.
Yeah,
Thank
perfect.
you for being part of the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I literally was like, I like looked at my email, I was like, did I read this right? I was like, yes. I was like, is this a, like, I was almost like, I not that I was a scam, but I was like, is this for real? Like, yes. I was like, let me see if they write back.
Thank you so much, Leslie. I'm
No,
excited.
thank
I feel
you so
like we
much.
did it.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's gonna be a great episode. I'm super excited.
All right, amazing. Thank you. Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye. Have a good day.
Oh my god, Dad.